Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Erica, and in today's video, I'm going to be creating an eye look with a new palette in my collection. Yes, I did break my no-buy to get this palette, but I don't regret anything. I've decided that because of this, because I broke my no-buy, I'm gonna extend my no-buy longer than what I had anticipated. And then I'm just gonna make some real good rules for me around my un-no-buy once the no-buy ends, because I just have too much makeup. But when this palette got released, I was like, there's no way I'm gonna miss out on getting this palette. And this is the Floresta palette from LadybugGlow, one of my favorite indie brands. And look at the packaging, look at him. He looks so cute. I wanna put my face right in his neck. So now let me show you the color story. It is absolutely stunning. Look at all the fun options in here. I just saw the pictures of this on the LadybugGlow Instagram and I thought, okay, they're teasing me with this. I just love the formula of LadybugGlow, mattes and shimmers. The mattes are very pigmented and they blend very easily, very nicely. And then the shimmers are where it's at. Very duochrome, multi-chrome, just a beautiful, buttery, thick, luscious formula. And I think, do I have all the LadybugGlow palettes now? I think I do. And I'm thrilled because they're just awesome. And I think today what I'm going to be doing is green, yellow, blue. I know I just did a green and blue look with my collab with Nikki, but I don't care. Those are just the shades that are really like, hello. So I think I'm going to choose these two shades. This is called Vine and this is called Floresta. Then we have Sunny and Rays. And then we have, does that say Borboleta and Stream. I'm going to try to put all of these together on my eyelids today. And I do have my brows done, and this eyelid is primed, of course, in the P. Louise eyeshadow base in Rumor 01. So what I'm going to do is start off with Sunny and put that in my upper transition area, crease stuff. Just kind of have it right there on my lid, and I'm going to grab a brush. Yeah, I mean, I just saw the pictures of this palette on the LadybugGlow Instagram, and I thought, I got to get it. I have to get it. And, you know, I really am taking my no-buy seriously. I really am. I promise you I am. But, you know, I just thought I got to get this. One of my subscribers left me a very thought-provoking comment, and it really made me stop and think. They said, I don't really get the point of a no-buy if once the no-buy is over, you're just going to start buying a ton of makeup again. And they're like, you know, I'm not trying to be throwing shade or anything. I'm just saying, like, help me understand that. And I was like, oh, yeah. I never really thought about it like that. You're right. What's the point of having a no-buy and then just turning around and going bonkers buying makeup? So I really don't want to go bonkers buying makeup once my no-buy is over. I think what I'm going to do is possibly purchase one palette a month, maybe, if I feel I need it. You know what I mean? If I feel like I have to have that palette, I can't live without the palette, which I can live without any palette. But you know how we are with makeup. We're like, I have to have that. You know, FOMO just kicks into high gear. But I think it would make sense for me to just, you know, if I want the palette, great, get it. And then that's it for the month, you know, or maybe every other month, because I have so much makeup that I got to use. And that's really where my head is at right now, is just this kind of like feeling of you don't need to have all the makeup in the world. There's no reason for that. So I'm just going to go on a very low buy once my no-buy's over. And this is absolutely stunning, as I knew it would be. It's very vibrant, like neon yellow, which that's quite the feat for me because neon yellows don't usually show up as neon yellow on my lids. They get real murky or kind of more golden looking. And this is really staying true to the color that's in the pan. I mean, hello. Bong! I feel like I have a dry patch of skin right there. I think I do. My skincare hasn't been the greatest lately, so it looks kind of funny right there, but I think I can make that look better as I put my look together. So now I'm going to go into Vine and put that in my crease, this beautiful lime green matte. And as I'm filming this, it is Friday, and I'm so ready for the weekend. So ready for the weekend. It's been a really challenging week at work, and the heat has just been kicking my ass, and I'm just ready for it to be the weekend, and I can just be indoors in the air conditioning that actually works. Not like I work outdoors or anything, but the air conditioning at work, I know I've said this, doesn't work. And so it's just grueling in that office. Oh, ugh. And I can work from home. I can, I have a laptop and I have done that before. But with all the stuff that's been going on at work lately, it's just easier for me to be at work because I have access to everything obviously at work, and I don't have access to everything at home. And so I really prefer to be at the office to work, but it would have been nice if I had just stayed home this week because our air conditioning system in this house is fantastic. I love it. And this is awesome, this green shade. Oh yeah. And that's common, that kind of funky stuff down on the front part of my lid. I don't know what's going on. I just really need to invest in some massive self-care this weekend, like skincare, and like, do some face masks and like some really like good eye masks and stuff like that, just to really rehydrate. I think part of it too is we have these horrendous forest fires all around us. One is actually burning through about 200,000 acres. I mean, that's huge, humongous. And so there's all this smoke and crap in the air, ash. Like I went outside the other morning and my car was covered in ash. I'm like, ugh. And the sky is all orangey brown. And, I think it does affect your skin. I mean, you're in that. So I'm sure I'm going to go back in with this brush and nothing additional on it. Just kind of make those two work together a little bit better. So yeah, I'm really going to hit it hard this weekend with the skincare and really try to get my skin much more hydrated because I don't usually have issues with dry skin, but I can see that my eyelids kind of looking a little funky today. And I think it's just dried out. I love this. This is so bright and so gorgeous. Woo! So now I'm going to go into this shade here called Stream and put that in my outer V, maybe into my transition area a little bit too. And my daughter and my stepdaughter and I are all going to go see the movie Barbie on Sunday. I've heard really good things about that movie. My daughter's already seen it, and so has my stepdaughter. And it was so funny. They both independently reached out to me after they saw it, and they're like, we got to go see Barbie together. My stepdaughter said, let's go see it. And then my daughter said, let's go see it. So I said to them, why don't we all three go see it together? And they're like, yes. And my daughter and stepdaughter, they're close, but they used to be a lot closer. But, life just gets in the way, and they're both really busy. Sydney's now a mother, and my stepdaughter, Allison, she works full time and she's going to school. She's going to cosmetology school, which is really fun. And she needs people to like work on to get like her hours in or whatever, or like her practice in. So I said, well, what can you do for me? She's like, all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, okay, sign me up. So I don't know, maybe she can give me a facial. Maybe that would really help kind of make my skin less dry. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. I mean, I've been thinking about it, but not in terms of my dryness. I don't know. So yeah, I'm excited to go to see Barbie. I do love to go to the theater, but I hate spending the money. I hate it. And my daughter was so sweet. She's like, well, I'll get everybody's tickets. And I'm like, well, then I'm buying everybody's treats. So my stepdaughter is just coming along to enjoy it. So that'll be fun. And then my daughter is moving on Wednesday, the 23rd. Isn't that the 23rd, I think? Whatever the 23rd is, that's when she's moving. I'm going to go back into, oops, wrong brush, go back into Vine and just add some of that back in to just kind of make that edge of that blue shade look a little nicer. And I'm, trying to just be calm about it and not lose my mind that she's moving. It is going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I have to tell myself that a lot. But I know it's going to be very stressful. And unfortunately, my husband and I really can't take time off work to help them move. But my son-in-law's mom and stepdad are going to help them move down there. And then we are going to go down either the first weekend after their, like next weekend, this coming weekend, after they've moved down there, or we're going to go the following weekend after that. My husband might have to work. They do have to work sometimes on the weekends, and I could go down there by myself, but I think my husband would be hurt because he would be like, I want to see the baby. So I'm going to go in with this brush again and just kind of mellow that out again as well. And this is so beautiful. God, this is pretty. So now for the shimmers, I want to use all three of these. I'm going to put this shade called Borboleta right here, and then I'm going to put Floresta in the middle, and then Raise towards the front. And this has got some really pretty pink in there. This is kind of bluey purple. This is like just a beautiful, like, metallic-y green shade. And I want to use a pretty small brush for this because I want it to be, no, not necessarily more detailed, but just, it's just easier for me to put these kind of shimmers on when I have a smaller brush. And do I need to spray this? Yeah, I think I will spray just a little bit. Alrighty, let's go. Let's see. Oh, yes. And there is some purple in that too. Did I already say that? Yeah. Or no, actually, no, it's, well, yeah, maybe, but it's like green and blue. Okay, fun. I love it, but I can see purple in it in the pan. I don't know. Let's just keep going here and see what we think. Oh, that is so, yeah, there's definitely purple in there. Oh, this is gorgeous. Stunning, as a matter of fact. Another beautiful palette. I'm getting some stuff on my face. From LadybugGlow. I knew it. I mean, you know, you just know. You know when you know what you know when you know it. I'm just kind of, you know, making sure this is nicely placed and that I'm taking it up a little bit above my crease, or definitely into my crease, for sure. Yes. Oh, this is just a miraculous color, miraculous palette. And if you'd like to see me do another look with this, just twist my arm, why don't you? I'll do it. Absolutely. So I'm going to clean this off. I feel like I have enough of that on my lid. And I'm going to go into Floresta and put that down right next to it. This is a little bit more flaky and I was getting a little too ham with it. I don't think I'm going to be able to do my true crime video this month. I just don't. I mean, I've started reading the book, but I've read maybe 10 pages of it, and it's, you know, a couple 100-page book. And I do read the whole book. But, oh, yep. Okay. In love. I'm in love. Yes, I am. But I just know that, like, with everything that's going on, I'm not going to have time to just devote to reading the book. There's just no way. With my daughter moving, work being so hectic, there's just no way. So I do feel bad because I do want to do the true crime video this month, absolutely. And I know several of you really enjoy them, which that makes me so happy that people really enjoy it, because I know that there's people that do true crime and they're like kind of funny and maybe more entertaining than I am, but I have a hard time being funny and like joking around when I'm doing a serious video like that. But I know maybe it's more palatable for some people when it's like, you know, you're making jokes and stuff, but I just can't do that. So it's nice that there are people out there that appreciate my true crime videos when I'm maybe more serious than the next person is. Not that I'm like throwing shade on those people, because they're very successful, like Bailey Sarian, Mike from that chapter, Mr. Ball. I mean, all those people, they're amazing and they're so good at what they do. I just have taken a different tack with my true crime stuff. I'm more serious, I would say. I mean, not that they're not serious. They are serious too, but that's getting a little funky right there. But anyway, you guys get the picture. It's really nice to get that kind of feedback that people enjoy my true crime videos. I'm like, oh, good. Because you never know. And I do think sometimes it can be kind of confusing to folks when they come to my channel for the true crime and then they're like, wait, you do makeup? I thought you do true crime. I don't get it. So, you know, but that's just, like I said, like I say in all my true crime videos, it's just a passion or an interest I've always had. And so I just went for it. Okay, so now I'm gonna clean this off. That looks absolutely gorgeous. I love the way those two shimmers are meshing together. I am getting fallout, but who cares? I'll clean it up. Now I'm gonna go into, if I can open it, this one right here called Raise, and it's this beautiful yellowy shade, but it's got some pink in it. It's stunning. And this is Tenda. This is a Tenda little baby. So I gotta be careful with her. Yep. I mean, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna spray that a little bit. I know that I probably don't need to, but I like to, just to kind of keep them more contained. Okay, so let's do the, oh, hello. Hello. And that is like this beautiful, mushy, it's just like, brrr, on my lid. That's gorgeous. I am kind of making a mess here, but I'll get that handled here. Oh, man. That is stunning. And I am getting into my eyelashes a little bit. I'll probably have to spend some time kind of messing around with that when I go off to do my other lid. But, oh, this is so beautiful. Just going to try to kind of bring this up a little bit over this shade a little bit, just so it looks more like it's all jiving together a little bit better. I will say, though, that shade's adding quite a bit of texture to my eyelid. But, you know, or it's emphasizing the texture on my eyelid. But whatever. I don't care. It's so beautiful. I think I just put way too much on my brush too. That's part of it. So I'm just going to kind of like spend some time. Let me use my finger actually and just kind of take some of it off a little bit with my finger because it's just, I have too much. Oh man, that is so beautiful. I don't know if you guys can see the yellow and pink or the pink and the yellow, but oh, that is so gorgeous. Oh, yeah, I love this look. Okay, so I do though want to go back in with Stream, of course, and add a little bit of this back and take that weird edge off. This is just stunning. I mean, LadybugGlow, such a great brand, so fun. And I also did get a few little palettes from Saints, Angels, Sinners and PR that I'm going to be using later on too, like soon, next couple of days for sure. I think I'm going to use all of them, like do a 3 looks video is what I'm thinking. That is just lovely. I'm just going to be more conscious of putting less yellow shadow on this lid because I put too much. So I'm pretty much done. I'm going to clean this up, do my other eye, my face, and my hair, and I will come back. This is the finished look. I love how this look turned out, and I'm already madly in love with the eyeshadow palette. I know that I only used 6 shades out of the palette today, and there's more than just 6 shades in the palette, but I'm assuming that all the other shades work just as well as the 6 that I chose today. And I will definitely film with it again. Absolutely. I probably should have just turned this video into a 2 looks video or 3 looks video, whatever. But I am going to be filming with this palette again on my channel. And I'm going to show you the palette again and ooh and on, go crazy over it. But before I get there, let me show you just a couple things I put on my face for my finished look. On my lips, I did a combination of 2 things. I used this little beauty. This is the Liquid Catsuit from Wet n Wild in the shade Give Me Mocha. Dawn and I, my subscriber and friend, we love this lippy, and every time I use it, I think of Dawn. So this is now my Dawn lippy. I just love this. And I wanted to make it look a little bit more fun. So I popped a multi-chrome lip gloss from LadybugGlow over the top of that, and this is in the shade number 4, and I really like how both of these look together. Really a fun combination. And then for my mascara, I did use the Catchy Eyes from Gosh Cosmetics that Pia sent to me. Love it. And then for my upper lid liner, I did use the She Glam felt tip liner in black. This is cheap and it works great. And then I also used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Aurora Glow Kit. I use this shade right here called Orion in my inner corners and also on my face today. Now let's talk about the eyeshadow palette. So cute, love him. And this is such a beautiful color story. And I loved all 6 shades that I used today. These two, and these 2. Now with this shade, I just went a little too ham on the eyelid, with this eyelid. So when I did the other eyelid, I just kind of didn't put as much on the brush, and it was perfect. It worked great. And these 2 shades are just stunning. This has got that really cool blue and purple flip. This is like this really green metallic, just gorgeous. And then all the mattes worked so well. On my lower lash lines, I put this color, this shade Stream towards the outer part. I put Vine in the middle, and then Sunny towards the front. And it worked great. And this shade really made me happy because it really stayed true to pan on my eyelids. That hardly ever happens with me with like a really bright yellow. These 2 worked, I mean, they just work amazingly well. And like I said, I will be filming with this again. I have to, and use the rest of these shades in here. That's my goal anyway. Gonna do that. And you know what? I am so happy that I broke my no-buy for this palette. I have no regrets, no remorse, no guilt, no nothing. I am though gonna really try hard from now until my no buy is over, and then it's going to turn into a very low buy, to just, you know, be conscious of what I'm doing, not just impulse buy. But I just love this brand so much, and I knew I was going to love the palette. I mean, as soon as I saw the color story, I'm like, yep, that's mine. I have to have that. And just really thoroughly enjoy getting more products from this brand. I just love it. And I'll have their Etsy shop linked in my description box. And I do have a code. It's an affiliated code. It's Erica10. It'll save you 10% off your purchase. Please do not feel pressured. Do not feel obligated. Nothing. Because there's a lot of other people that have codes with LadybugGlow as well. But if you want to use mine to save some money, go for it. I want to know if you guys have this palette. If you're thinking about getting this palette, we can chat about that. But keep your eyes open, your eyes and ears, and I don't know, open, so that you can be aware of my next video that will be coming with this palette. Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your lives to sit down and watch this video. If you're new here and you enjoyed what you saw, please consider subscribing, smash the like button, and of course, comment down below in the comment section. I love to chat with you guys there. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I cannot wait to see you guys again in my next video. But in the meantime, please take very good care of yourself. Be well, safe, happy. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Drop it.